The war was over. The sky had stopped burning, but the earth was still smoldering. He walked through the wreckage, exhausted, scorched. Not a hero, just a survivor. And then the capsule cracked open. It was the enemy. So small, trembling, with enormous eyes. He could have walked away. He almost did. But a tiny paw reached out, and everything changed.
He brought him to where life still remained. Yes, he was the offspring of the enemy, but he was only a child, and Bulbasaur could not bring himself to kill him. An old greenhouse, shattered glass, the scent of soil and ash. The first days passed without words, just food, warmth, presence. The little one didn't know how to accept care. He grabbed, he scratched, he tangled himself in vines. Bulbasaur never got angry. He simply stayed close. Days turned into weeks. The little one was growing. His tentacles became stronger, his eyes sharper, more assured. Yet the predator inside him never slept. The urge to strike, to tear, to claim. Until one quiet moment, Bulbasaur gently stopped him. He looked deep into those eyes and spoke. You were born from war, but war does not have to live in you. Real strength lies in protecting, not in destroying without reason. The little one said nothing, but from that day on, he no longer attacked without purpose. Side by side, they cleared the ruins. Side by side, they coaxed life from the ashes. In a world that had forgotten how to live, something green and alive began to grow. The night sky began to hum. Not thunder, not wind. They had returned. The scout ship hovered silently over the ruins, like a predator over a burrow. Its scanners slowly probed every crack, every shadow. They were looking for survivors. They were collecting specimens.
They came in the dead of night, hungry for food, for the plants, for everything built with sweat and care. When they saw the predator, fury exploded. Traitor! Alien scum! Kill them both! After that, near silence. Only the raw sounds of violence. Bulbasaur fought back. His vines snapped. His bulb grew dark. And he began to fall.
He knew that light. He knew that smell. He knew what they did to those they took aboard. He himself had once emerged from such a capsule. The predator raised his head and screamed. Not in rage, so they would hear him up there. The beam twitched, it hesitated. Confusion on board. Friend, foe, threat. That single second was enough. His tentacles pierced the hull of the capture drone. not to kill, to break the machine. The beam vanished. Bulbasaur fell heavily into his vines, alive. Bulbasaur said barely audibly, "You could have gone with them?" The predator looked at him and calmly replied, "I'm already home." The ship left. The sky went quiet. Everyone came out of hiding. Everyone looked at him. No one ran. A little Charmander walked up first, looked at him for a long moment, and just sat down next to him. That was it. No words needed. He never became a Pokémon. Same tentacles, same past. But every morning he helped. Every night he kept watch. And every evening he came home. To the greenhouse. To Bulbasaur. To the place where someone was waiting. Bulbasaur once told him he had almost walked away that day when he first saw him, small, trembling, a stranger. The predator knew. But Bulbasaur had stayed, and that changed everything. Enemies aren't born. Someone just didn't walk away. And from that, a whole garden